football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go in Western New York. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Crowd left, Danny. Crowd left. Great. Set. Right everyone.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Rolling to the left. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he'll be out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line.
32 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Open space inside the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he's into the end zone. What a start Touchdown, Eagles. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The Eagles
operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score that opening drive, but they don't get to 2, and it remains 6-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
Now Allen facing third and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. He works free, right side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
15 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. He gets this complete to Shakir. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert!
Again, it's Allen to the air. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. He's in! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score Eagles 22, Bills 14.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Now Barkley. And he gets this up close to the 40. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Big time play for Philly. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards. First down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Barkley. To the pylon, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
14.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Bills.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second and a yard at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Allen to throw again. This one completes to Palmer. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
To the air once more is Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Eagles first down.
Hey, Silver.
At the 47-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Moving to his left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And now he loses the football. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Shakir. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Alert! Round it!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, home, 319! Look out!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. They'll return this from the 11. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Allen will throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Allen going to throw again. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And he's into the end zone yet again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Bill look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Allen now on 2nd down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
And the Bills.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds, down at the 21.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again is Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal.
The 1-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That one taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing is Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He was brought down by Zach Horn. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. There's that man again, another catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it 1st down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and
from the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he's in. James Cook. Touchdown Buffalo. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now it's Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. It's a fumble return for 2 points for the defense.
Eagles 40. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Out to his right. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. On the tackle.
Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
A run with Barkley. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
The second down throw is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
They'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Here is first and goal.
Hey, 73. Anyway.
Here's Bigsby. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Don't touch that. Anyway, up. Tiger Hornet. No touch.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. That is brought in. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burt of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company.
Tyler pass to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's first down. Throwing is Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to one play in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Hey, Silver.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first. first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Back to the air, Allen. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
3rd and long for him here. Intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score Eagles 8, Bills nothing.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word. Artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 2-point game. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. On the move. Headed right. Going back across his body here. Left side. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
At the 33-yard
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Cooper the G need to pick it up. And the Eagles will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They go to Barkley again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
First and 10 at the 44.
First down throwing for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They'll air it out on third. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the
Hurts looking to throw. Headed out right. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Allen now on first down. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Throw here, third down. It's everything he has under this one. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Allen going to throw again. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Throwing this for the end zone, and they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time. You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up.
Working now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Bills 8. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
The 12-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Full extension, and he brings it in! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's another Bills.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. To the air again. Allen. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Allen looking to throw this. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A give to Barkley. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Great.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Barkley. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Eagles.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Man, this is so tough. You're near the goal line, not a lot of space for your receivers to work. The quarterback, got to have the agency to tuck it and run if need be, but sometimes not a lot of space to do that either.
Got to have the agency and got to have the urgency. The problem, Kate, is the defense right there was playing chess, and you're playing checkers, and that's no place you want to be on offense.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
To throw. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Middle.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
7 on the play. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Round 80. Alert, alert, alert. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Allen. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Go, touch, touch. 180, 180.
They're going to pass it here. Fits it through the middle. Running in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
34, Bills 22.
Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
The Bills take
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Alert. What's that?
First down throw for Allen. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
1st and 10 at their own 9.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong